Hello, Demonette, and other Hellspawns. Welcome back to this Magic the Gathering episode thingy-majig. I love to say each time different names. So, well, I had a break, made something to eat. I made also, while eating, I was working on this deck. Now, I technically broke one of my building rules, because I always prefer to have repetition in cards, which means 3s or 4s of given cards. But certain cards I only got once, so I really don't got many blue cards actually. So the basic way of how this deck works is if I had more of these, I would put 4 of them in. Target player mills 4 cards. So how do you think the first three, first 2 turns would look like if I got 2 of those in my hand? Turn 1, mill 4 cards. Turn 2, I cast 1, mill 4 card. I cast one of the 2 that I can cast as a creature and then mill 4 cards. So in their turn 2, they already lost 8 cards. It does not work against many Golgari players or graveyard players. So it's a double-edged knife in that case, but it's still a 1 mana cost for a 0/4, so it's a pretty defender in the beginning. Since it's not classed as a defender, it does not fall under the same problems as a defender card. It can attack. Now we got Opt. Very strong blue card, by the way, I find. Scry 1, draw a card. Not only you can increase your cards, but you can also predict which cards are where. Unless you have to shuffle your deck, then you rearrange them, but you can get a bit of insight faster. Unsummon, always a handy card. So this card is actually not in the deck for the Kraken. Because a Kraken is quite strong. See, 8/8. It takes 8 turns to, 8 draws to get it. Because that's the good point of this card. When you draw a card, put a foreshadow counter on Ominous Seas. Remove 8 foreshadow counters on Ominous Seas. Create an 8/8 blue Kraken creature token. But I can also use it as a cycle. Sometimes also handy, cycle. But the good part about this is, they know that after 8 draws, I get a token. So if you start up and you cast this one, and they see in the second turn this one, they're like, oh no. This one we have to remove, because this can create a fast army of 8/8 tokens. Especially using cards like these. Now, the standard extra mana card. Not everyone uses them. I'm prone to really like using those cards because additional mana means additional costing in 1 turn. This card does not need any explanation for those who know this card. For those who don't, this card can be a real pain in your backside because target creature you control deals equal damage to its power to target creature you do not control. So, if I'm gonna cast this one, and I got the luck, I got an 8/8. Although the other person might have an 8/8 as well, I don't lose my 8/8 with that trick. It's also a cheap card removal for beginning. Midnight Clock is actually just in there to let people panic a bit. So, it adds mana. That's the good part. I can use mana to add counters on it. So, when you, at the beginning of each upkeep, put an hour counter on it. So, 6 turns later, because a turn I consider me, opponent or opponent me, I get a counter. So, when I hit 12, then he triggers the way I want to trigger it. It's not something you can decide, you have to do it. But I get my hand, graveyard, back into my library, and then I can draw 7 new cards. Sure, I'll exile this card, but hey, if I can get 7 cards in my hand and I time it exactly the moment that I have 0 cards in my hand, I get a free hand. Especially when that happens at the opponent's turn. Well, again, draw cards, especially handy in combination with Ominous Seas. Draw a card. But also mana. I just put this one in just to put it in action. I'm still considering keeping it in yes or no, because yeah, I'm a bit in the doubt. The actual reason I put it in is actually for, first of all, the token. Come on, a token is always handy. But also those 3+1/+1 counters. Because if I time it right, in combination with the power 4 or greater, draw 2 cards. And in combination again with the Ominous Seas. And the gold token, really, come on. Sacrifices artifact, gain 1 mana of the color of your choice. Always handy. So that's why I put it in. I put this one in because, first of all, trample. Second of all, if I get all 4 of them on the field, they can be real pain in the ass. Or properly said, pain in the backside. This one is just a big creature, period. It's 5 mana, freaking big, that's all. It's just to scare the opponent, not to actually do anything. It's try to get the opponent focus away from all my other cards towards them. So the reason I'm actually considering removing the first Arena games is actually for the second of this one. I actually don't have real permanent cards I want to get out of my graveyard. It's actually just so that I can remove a card from them, from their field. So that's actually the only reason I put it in, but it's more like, it's the last card I picked and it was like, just fill it up. Again, remove more creatures from the field. Gonna attack. No, before I'm gonna attack, cast this one, Bob. Free attack perhaps. So, this one. First of all, I get a token. Period. Second of all, second turn, I can attack freely. And after that, I gain control of one of their permanents. Which means I can gain control over certain enchantments, stuff like that, artifacts, powerful creatures. Well, this one, self-explanatory. When I use it, it's for the mana. Mostly I'm going to use this to pull mana out of my deck. That's all. Although, using it in combination with his second ability, because equals to the number of lands I have. So 24 lands, 24, 24. Make a sum where you got them three of them on the field. That's painful. This one, just to make sure that I got another strong creature. Also, again, to get their focus to a other creature than other cards. Basic lands. I put this one in because I just thought, yeah, it's funny. Land. So, I'm gonna grab a D20, because I still got D20s in my house. We've got to do 12 cards, either green or blue. Let's see how this pans out. I have not really high expectations of my card, of my deck. I really never do. And that is because I've seen terrible starts, but this one, I'm gonna mulligan because it's not that good. Okay, this is a much better hand. First of all, which card do I want to remove? And I think I'm gonna remove that one. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna remove that one. Say hello. I always find that nice. Not all people do that. But hey, that's their choice. So, let's see. We're playing the same color scheme. Great. So that means I want to get rid of a lot of their cards. Also, keep in mind those cards count for 2. So they also increase the fastness that I can. So more blue. So you might think, why do I keep putting down special lands? And that's because the special lands are, for me, very good to have. Because they're 2 colored. So I actually got either 3 green or 3 blue. And any combinations of it. Turn. Search life to basic land card, put them into the battlefield tab, shuffle this. If the spell is kick card for one kind of creature control. So, expected that part. It's a defender, so I don't mind. So, now I have to make a decision. Do I want to use Opt? So that's 7, so I can't cast it anyway. So I'm gonna do this. Because I can draw a card. It's 2/2. Let me get that one down. Still got 1 card. Do next. Gonna end turn. Let's see. Oh god. Mage Crop every cast spell covers draw a card. Okay. Cool. Still got blue, so that's cool. Still got instant card. Got mana in my hand. So I don't know if my counter is even correct now. Cost 2. Okay. Sure, why not? Well, then I can do just this. So, I don't mind. Just because someone can cast a lot of cards doesn't mean they have to. So I started at 12, minus 4, makes 8, this one makes 7. It's actually 6 because I cast that one twice, this one twice, so that's Okay, give or take. Yeah, I want to get rid of most of your cards, mate. I don't like it. Because he already knows I have it, so... As long as you control 8 or more lands, +1 can't block. Okay. Even though I overpower him at the moment. So he's thinking, what should he do? So it's about 3. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Looks like he kicked it. Yeah, I thought so. I don't mind. Can't be blocked. Cool. Yeah, was a gamble. So, yeah, I don't care which one it is. So, that. Just because it can't be blocked doesn't mean I can't remove it. I just have to get lucky now. That's all. Do I get another one? Actually, I think I'm almost done, so... He knows on my next move I will attack anyway. He knows I can't. He knows that I can't block it. Good move. It's also 15-15. That's nice. Good move. And GG. Good game. Really good game. I'm not even angry. It's a very good game. We were approximately, give or take, evenly matched in our building skills. That's all. You back there. Don't want you to be able to. Oh, I'm missing one, so I predicted it properly. Well, still got to do one. After that, I'm gonna make a red-black deck. Ragdolls. I love ragdolls. Really? Okay. Good hand, not too bad, not too ugly. Sure, keep it. I'm busy, Grandma. And also say hello. I find really sad that people stop using their courtesy the moment they are so good. They don't even know what type of player I am. They're like, perhaps this person is beneath me. Just because you're a higher rank doesn't mean you are that good. Okay, he's playing Rakdos. Like, this tells me immediately which colors he's playing in one go. Need some mana. Turn 2, 3 mana. I love that. That's such a good way to do it. And you don't always need strong cards to win the fight. Manas. So, okay. You're good. Why is always the courtesy away when people are thinking like we're better than them online? Really? Sure. Of course he's not gonna risk it. I'm gonna make another one. So, the fun part is, sure, he's got way more cards than me. I'm just trying to make sure I get my daily. Yeah, no thank you. I want to keep my card. He's like, what did the person just do? Okay. I got more than enough resources in my HP box. Oh god, really? So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the... I can't do that. I can't do it. I don't mind. I'll just wait a turn. Who said I want to attack? I never attack. Ah. So I need to defend against it with 2 or more creatures. Yeah, you should have waited about that, man. So, you attacked me. Congratulations. Now what? Hey, and remember guys, I got another one in my deck. And I got another one in my hand. Thank you. You are wasting your cards. So that is what I mean. I'm gonna use certain cards explicitly for that. 5, 6, 7, 8. So you did damage. Congratulations. So 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure, why not? So the reason I didn't cast that one is because it's pointless. Okay, so you're gonna block? I'm gonna block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, Actually, no, I'm gonna do that one. That one. After that, GG. It's good fun. And he's like, oh, why did I get such a weak player against me? And yes, I know people will do that. The reason people do that is because they think, because they are higher tier than someone else, that they are always better. I know not literally everyone is like that. Keep that in mind. But there are a lot of people that are like that. And they will say they're not like that. Because trust me, sometimes I am like that. And I'm honest about it. It's nature. Humans are, by definition, a competitive bunch. We like to be competitive to each other. I am better than you. No, I am better than you. That is normal. That is our nature. But at least keep the courtesy of saying hello, saying goodbye or good game. I will always keep that courtesy. Even if I can see that I am way better than that player because just how they play or do stuff, that does not mean that I should look down upon them. Because I've just learned how my deck worked. I just made that deck. That doesn't mean I'm worse than that player. I just made a brand new deck. Of course it's not gonna work immediately. I found a few flaws already and those cards didn't even came up in the deck. But I did find those flaws, even that they didn't come up. So I just don't understand why people don't take that little courtesy of saying hello. I even admired him for a good maneuver. Like, in the other fight, like, that was a good maneuver. I didn't see that coming. And that's how it goes. That is how you showed your opponent, like, hey, I like that move. Impressive. Too bad people are too stuck up to actually notice certain stuff. I'm like, why? No. Each creature you control with menace can be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. Too bad, why do I only get one of them? Create a 2/3 red demon berserker creature token with menace. Whenever a berserker attacks this turn, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Okay. For each berserker you control, so that's for berserker deck. I'm not planning to make a berserker deck. I can tell you that. And the reason I'm saying that is because I know I'm not gonna make it. So this is a little old school technique. This is just lots of little creatures and just keep rushing the opponent. The whole deck is made for that. Sure, I have 1 or 2 finishing cards like these. Where's the other one? Oh yeah, this one. No, that's the one I was thinking about. I also take so. Spells your opponent that targets cost additional life. Whenever another creature in the battlefield in your control, dude. Okay. That creature power to any target. 1 would be enough. It's also to draw their attention to those cards and not to my other cards. Dice, you'll send this to a creature that opponents control chosen at random. Don't like that. Card can counter at 6 damage, always fun. Dark creature, exile, also fun. And keep in mind I have to do 20 cards anyway, so... Actually, do I have to do 20 or more? First of all, let's make sure I use the right format. Then I'm gonna do the A, B, C again, and it's an BR, black, red, because black is before red. Just to make sure the cards that I have chosen are still standard legal. Let's see. See them? Ah, see them. Okay, so they are standard legal. Let's see. Siege Dragon, check. Inescapable Blaze, check. Terror of the Peaks, check. And Reduce to Ashes, check. Okay, so they are correct. Because I do want to play standards. Where are the... Okay, where is it? Nope. I'm actually gonna remove... I was thinking about making a backup strategy with morphing, but I can also use my tokens for that. So I don't need to worry about it. Those, of course, those. So if you are seeing the pattern of this deck coming in, then yes, that is the whole strategy. That's the whole strategy behind the deck. Lots of creatures. And of course, lots of power-ups. And actually, I'm going to use black for a way different playstyle than I usually do. And then again, no, again? 4 shocks. Hey, it's shock. It's shocking. Okay, let's continue. Where is she? Okay, Trek to the Underworld is pointless, because I do not got much devotion to black within this deck. Maybe a bit later on, but just to be sure, I'm taking in consideration I do not have devotion to black. Don't know why. Murder. Yeah. Shh. Stay out of it. Yeah, I don't got much devotion to black. My whole strategy behind black now is literally just making sure that I take control over their cards. In such a way that they really not gonna like me. Because I am gonna use all the enchantment techniques, destroy target creature, power 1 or 2 or less, stuff like that. Destroy cards, a lot of destroy cards. Target creature from graveyard to your hand. It's always a bit of annoying because return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. If the spell's cast, instead of return target creature from your hand to your hand. Of course, we're gonna take them as well. Okay, let's see. Because do I have something that I can filter out the enchantments with? If I only had more of her. Because one, she's not gonna work. Whenever another rogue enters the battlefield on your control, each opponent mills 2 cards. Oh, that's. Oh, I could make a rogue deck. Do I got red rogues? But I already decided on the strategy. Why do I do it that way? I just have to look. And yes, I can read those small prints. I always find that quite proud of myself, that I can read even though it's freaking small. Doesn't look like it. So I expect about 1% chance that I can win. And the reason that is I just made this deck on a really quick fly. And with really quick, I mean literally really quick. So, ABC, BR, let's play! I don't need to worry about the adventure cards, because if I remember correctly, I did put 0 in it. Yeah, I should have known that. Could have been better. Could have been worse. I'm gonna take the gun. Just gonna wait till she drops a card and say hello. And I'm immediately gonna play Shockaholic. Oops. Nope, not oops. I meant to do that. Ooh, green. So at this point, yeah, nope. I'm against that. Still, I'm against that, but I got nothing against it. So, you can keep it for now. And this time I keep my mind on the dice as well, while talking to everyone, while paying attention to the fight. So, okay. Cool. Block. Just because I got tiny creatures doesn't mean that I, Really? Damn it. That didn't go as my expectation. I should have mulliganed. She's playing green. She's playing the green deck. Okay. I actually know the weakness of that deck. Well, hello there, my friend. More tokens. Yeah, I think you're getting. I think she's getting the drift. Yeah, I played a swamp, and girl, you are gonna be lucky because I need an additional swamp. So don't worry, it's gonna be fun. Next turn, draw a swamp. You lose your card. You're gonna lose the other card first. Okay, and yay! Really? Okay, from all the cards I get that card. Sure. It's another counter. Your turn. So, what I could also do is just try to survive her deck. Because she's burning her own deck to smithereens. This way. I don't mind. Okay, that's a waste of a very good card. Just so you know. For everyone wondering on the YouTube and such. Oh! Really? She's gonna do that? I'm okay with that. Okay, I've lost. Let's see. What do you got in your hand, girl? Yeah. Cool. By the way, I also need to counter. Oops. I always forget that I have to force resolve because I can cost a card. This deck didn't go way as planned, but I got not much. I only got 6 out of 20. Okay. Keep in mind, got 3 red on open. And I'm playing red! So that means I can flash most of the time. So, okay, why? You can flash that card. It's like, that's a card I would not expect coming in. GG. Good fight. One day I will get better. I will get to my old level playing field. One day. But then again, when you have been out of the meta for so long, it's really difficult to get back in properly. So I did expect that that would have happened. Because come to think about it, I really don't got any creatures. The moment I went into the fight, I was like, I only got 3 creatures. Like, I literally got just 3 creatures. Just 3. That's not smart. I was like in the fight and I'm like, wait a minute. The chance for me getting creatures is so small because I am using this. I filled it up with everything and I'm like, whoops. That's not smart. But what I have noticed is because I got an ID. It's not really a strong idea, but do I have an act of treason? Just one. I need at least one act of treason. I do not have act of treason. Because it's 2 mana card. I don't have act of treason. Dang. That's not good. So I'm thinking now, I'm gonna do a little editing, because I'm not gonna use those cards, and am I really gonna do this? Do I have any rogue? Okay, I gotta zoom in, because do I got rogue red deck cards? I know I got them in black. That's like normal. Instant sorcery, wolf, aura, lizard shaman, goblin berserker, goblin knight, Stallion berserker, Stallion shaman, goblin rogue. Got 2 of those. Play with the top card of your library field. You may cast goblin spell. Ooh, no. Because that also costs my, no. Just no. Goblin rogue. So if I'm gonna start editing this a bit. At those. Combination with the other rogue cards in black, by the way. I got the war rogue. Exile a creature card from your graveyard, create token, sacrifice token, 4 in color. Yeah, no. It's cheap 1/3. No. Human warrior. Dragon Dragon, Warrior, Ogre, Minotaur, Elemental, Wolverine, Weird, Shaman, Berserker, Coward, Cat Ape, Goblin Warrior, Warrior, Dwarf, Spirit, Human Wizard, Elemental Giant, Ogre Warrior, Minotaur, Shaman, just Goblin, Knight, Planeswalker. I'm not even gonna read that further. Giant, Dragon. Let's see, do I got a Golgari? No. A Rakdos. Shame on me, it's Rakdos. It is black-red, not black-green. Black-red is Rakdos. Do I have Pirate, Giant? I could play with this one. I need to find a way to get this card. No, it's not worth it. It's not just not worth it. I got nothing. Welcome to the second part of Deck Builder. When a deck doesn't work, adjust your strategy. Can't do this one. This spell costs X less, where X is total power control. Each. Huh. Cool. So if I am going to remove, I'm gonna remove Duress as well. As I said, I'm gonna try to make a little rogue deck. Rogues are quite easy decks to play, because I could make a vampire deck after this if it doesn't work. Trust me, I got way too much deck techniques in my mind. And even though I only got one of the card, I do not mind. I forgot, I got this card as well. Enters the battlefield, each opponent reveals their hand for each opponent. Exile a creature card. They reveal this way until X, choose a creature card in exile with mana value X becomes a copy of that card. Exile top card of each player's library. Exile target artifact or creature. Exile all cards from the graveyard as table enters the battlefield. You get an emblem with you may play exile cards with Buster, and you may spend mana down. Cast those spells. Ay caramba. Sorry, I got a bit sidetracked. Sorry about that. I'm gonna keep that one in mind. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Where's that card? There she is. It's a one card, but am I gonna really use shock that much? Not really. Can't cast that one either. Let's freaking see. Got another 4 cards open. through less. Enchanted creature, creature card or card. I'm not gonna take that risk. And that's just a cheap 2-1. That's always handy. I'm gonna use that one as well. My black is now overpowering my red, and I actually wanted to focus more about my red actually. So murder I want in it. I could remove those too. Grasp of Darkness is quite useful bit. So this is the way you can see when a person plays a lot of black cards but never a lot of red cards. You don't pay attention to your red cards when you need it. Dark creature blocks this turn if able. Creatures you control can trump at the end of turn. Draw a card. First strike boast. Turn. Enchant creature +2/+2 and always attacks. I could would that actually work? Putting the 2 planeswalkers in it. How many creatures do I got? I got 12 creatures, 22 non-creatures. I need more creatures. At least enough to make sure that I can survive long enough. It's too expensive. I could go for a cheap for a few cheap haste creatures. Just because my cards are not expensive due to mana doesn't mean that they're pointless. Because these, they can wreck you real fast. I'm gonna drop her. I'm gonna drop him. I know I just removed 2 creatures, but let's go back to my old school building. That's an old school building that I just did. It's 21, 21, 18. 21 land, 21 monsters, and 18 characters. But I am gonna wait, because first of all I want to take a little break. So, at YouTube, like, subscribe, comments in the comment section with your opinions upon how I play, stuff like that. If you want to, if you don't, hey, I don't mind. Links are in the description to my Twitch, Twitter, and Discord, and I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone.